Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to be guiding you through this session. We're diving into physical education for grade 6 today. Now, I've got a fantastic, highly energetic topic lined up for us, but I'm actually going to keep the exact subject a secret for just a few more minutes to build up a little anticipation. Let's just say you're going to need to think fast, communicate well, and move even faster.
But before we get our heart rates up, let's do a quick socio-emotional check-in. The question is simple. How are you feeling today? Are you a thumbs up, feeling great and totally ready to go? Maybe thumbs sideways, feeling somewhere in the middle? Or a thumbs down, maybe feeling a bit tired or just off today? You don't need to shout out your answer right now. Just take a second to honestly reflect on where your energy levels are at as we start.
All right, so what's the game plan? To make sure we're focused, let's check out our learning objectives. By the end of this session, you're expected to identify the rules and mechanics of the traditional Filipino invasion game Patintero, that's our cognitive goal, perform running, blocking, and dodging movements during the game, our psychomotor goal, and participate in game activities while practicing teamwork and cooperation, which is our affective goal. So we are actively engaging our minds, our bodies, and our social skills today.
Let's recall. Directions. Answer the following questions.
Question 1. What type of games are Agawang Sulak and Agawang Panyo classified as? Take a second to mentally rewind and see if you can pull that overarching category out of your memory bank. Moving on to question 2. What are the main objectives of Agawang Sulak and Agawang Panyo? Try to picture yourself out there playing. What exactly were you trying to do to snag that win against the other team? Number 3. What physical skills are needed to successfully play these games? Think about the specific ways your body had to move on the court. Just hold on to those thoughts for a moment.
Okay, question 4. Why is teamwork and communication important in Agawang Panyo? It's really not always just about individual speed. Think about how talking to your teammates totally shifts the dynamic of the game.
And question 5. What safety rules should be followed when playing invasion games like these? Safety is absolutely, positively our #1 priority, so let's make sure those responsible guidelines are fresh in our minds before we tackle anything new.
Let's discover. Directions. Answer the following questions based on the picture.
Question 1. Have you ever played Patintero before? And if so, how was your experience? Try to draw on your own personal memories, whether you were out in the schoolyard or just playing at home with friends. Was it super intense? Was it full of laughs? Keep those experiences in mind.
Number 2. What do you think is the main goal of Patintero? If you've never actually played it, no worries. Just use the visual setup here to hypothesize the mechanics before we officially break it all down together.
And question 3. What skills do you think are needed to win in this game? I'm going to leave this completely open-ended so you can predict the specific physical movements required.
Invasion games, Patintero. So what exactly is this game at its core? Well, Patintero is a traditional Filipino invasion game played between two teams, the taggers, which we also call guards, and the runners. The objective of the runners is to cross all the lines without being tagged by the defenders, while those defenders try to block and tag the runners within the lines. It's a fantastic way to develop speed, agility, teamwork, and quick decision-making. You'll notice there are two highly distinct roles here. You're either actively attacking the lines or fiercely defending them. Now this falls into the broader invasion game category. In these types of games, players try to invade or pass through defended spaces while avoiding being tagged. Honestly, your success out there depends heavily on teamwork, timing, and movement strategies. It is definitely not just about running in a straight line. It's all about calculated, strategic movement to invade the opponent's territory. The absolute beauty of Patintero is its utter simplicity. To set up a court in real life, all you need is chalk or a marker to clearly draw the court lines on the ground, and a whistle for the teacher to signal the start and stop. And that's literally it. Really simple materials for a highly dynamic and engaging game. Okay, let's dive into the general rules. It's played by two teams, attackers and defenders. Defenders absolutely must stay on the lines while tagging, and runners must avoid being tagged. But crucially, safety comes first. Players with injuries or health conditions should not play. A ParQ Plus form and parental consent are completely required. And finally, the playing area must be safe and clearly marked. Digesting these guidelines makes sure everybody has maximum fun while staying completely safe. All right, I want you to imagine stepping onto the court right now.
Let us now play the traditional Filipino invasion game, Patintero. I will divide you into two groups, the taggers, your defenders, and the runners, your attackers. Follow all rules carefully and listen to instructions for your safety. Let's enjoy the game, practice speed, teamwork, and strategy, and, most importantly, have fun while playing Patintero.
Let's try board activity. Ways forward. Directions. Answer the following questions based on your experience while playing Patintero.
Question 1. How did you feel while trying to cross the lines in Patintero? Really try to process your physical and emotional reactions to the gameplay. Did you feel anxious, super excited, maybe a little out of breath?
Number 2. What strategy did your team use to avoid being tagged? Think critically about the tactical decisions you made as a unit out there on the court.
Next up, question 3. What challenges did you experience as a runner or defender? You know, every assigned role has its own unique hurdles, so try to pinpoint exactly what made your specific job difficult today.
Question 4. How important was teamwork in your group's performance? Be honest. Could you have survived out there without the cooperation and communication of your peers?
And finally, question 5. What skills did you develop while playing Patintero? Take a moment to reflect on your physical and strategic growth today. How will you use these skills next time you're on the court, or even just in your everyday life? Think about that as we officially kick off our classroom discussion.